This week's Gunk Grab Bag, the classic. We've all asked our friends this over, different categories or subjects, but if you're stuck on an island, you get one movie, one album, one game. What's going to be your pick?
Debbie Does Dallas.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
damn.
And I'm talking the album, the game I made up.
Wow.
I can start it. I went movie. I got to go Lord of the Rings.
Which one?
Is
Yeah,
it
which one?
is it Two Towers? The battle with the orcs.
Yeah. Yeah, the Battle of Isengard
I'm. It's not my favorite Lord of the Rings, but
or Helm's Deep.
just watching that battle would get me through like some shit, and then I would go and like make some sand orcs or something and battle them on the island. So I need like a long movie. I'll choose that movie. Album, I gotta go Modest Mouse, Lonesome Crowded West. I can jam that shit all day long.
Nice.
It's got a little bit of everything too. So you're feeling a little down, boom. Need to get hyped up. It's got that too. And then game again with you need something that kills time. So I'm going Skyrim off the get go.
Okay.
You want to just
That's a
chill
good
out and
pick.
like work on, some armor. You got that. You want to get lost in a mission, deep dive in a cave. Got that too. So
That's a good pick.
yeah, those are my three. I think after the first day you're going to be miserable anyway, so nothing's going to help you. But that's what I came up with.
Nice. Solid
I
picks.
went with my video game would be Mario All Stars because you get a huge list of Mario games in one. So I would go that route where I could kind of find the secrets in all the different games. It'd give me a variety to play with. For my movie, it's kind of cheating, but it's a little bit of a toss up here. I went with Creepshow because it's an anthology. I got multiple movies to pick from in there. But my reason I'm cheating is I cannot figure out if I want to do that or Castaway because I'm on a fucking island. And then for my album, I would do the entire Lord of the Rings soundtrack.
Ooh,
Just fall asleep to that. Hell yeah.
that's a good
Yep.
one.
That is a real good one, actually.
My other option was going to be Interstellar. That's a really good soundtrack too.
Oh,
Yeah. Dang,
Very
dude. Now you've got me second guessing all my choices. But yeah.
Went with the
You wanna go next? You want me to
soundtrack. I like it.
Yeah, I'll so for my album, I did Disturbed 10,000 their 10,005th album, mainly for Land of Confusion. Even though it's a remake, it's still an awesome version of that song. But throw some Disturbed on, and like you're saying, Colby, like build some sand orcs and just freaking get it all freaking day. Make myself tired
Hate it
until
here.
it's time to wake up and sleep. But yeah, either that and for my more because that's some pretty hard music. My more mellow hanging out island vibe, Gorillas from 2005 that has Clint Eastwood and
Nice, yeah.
I mean they just have a unique sound, and
Oh, yeah.
for just chilling on an island, I'm like, yeah, it sounds about right.
I
My
was
two
going to say
games, let me see. So I have to scratch two different sides of my gaming brain. That's why I had to kind of pick two because it's like, well, I guess if I'm stuck on an island, Tetris. There's really no end to it, and it's more strategic, kind of like playing chess, I guess. So yeah,
solid.
definitely throw some Tetris on there. And the first Halo.
Ooh.
It's
Hell
just a
yeah.
game I've played so much. Like I don't even have to think to play it. Just throw it on, tune out, forget that I'm stranded on an island, and let's kill some Covenant. It's fine.
The
Yeah.
your
Now my
gorillas pick.
movie, Lord of the Rings, was on the list, but picking a movie that is also on the list that I could totally just throw on anytime, Forrest Gump.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
It's
It
dude's
fits
been,
with
he
Jason's
goes through
preferences
so
so
much
much.
adversity in that film, just from start to finish. But it's like, if Forrest can be a shrimp boat captain, I can survive on this island. It ain't no thing.
That's
Like if he
true.
can make it through Vietnam War and only get shot in the buttocks, well, my life ain't so bad,
Mhm.
So yeah, those are my picks.
You said the gorillas, and that's funny because I scratched it out, but my first album pick was Gorillaz Plastic Beach. That was my first pick.
There's just something about their music. It's just so mellow. You can just throw it on for background music, and you're just still kind of
Yeah.
moving to the beat of their sound. I love Gorillaz.
They're one of the only bands that I would go see in concert.
I agree.
All right, so album I picked. This is just I used to actually fall asleep to it. It was Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory. I'm a huge Linkin Park fan, and
Nice.
I like every single song on that album. The game I picked. This was hard for me because I like a story, but I also like to move around and have freedom. I picked God of War Ragnarok because I feel like it gives both. I've got a story, plus there's a lot of different side quests you can do throughout that game. And I love the lore of it. Honestly, my backup was Far Cry 4. I love the Far Cry games, and I feel like you get a lot of hours when you play in those. So, but God of War Ragnarok was my game pick. And then I was also a Lord of the Rings, but mine was the Lord of the Rings Fellowship Extended Edition.
Nice.
I watch that at least 3 times a month. Either it's falling asleep, I'm just having it on the background, like, it's just 4 hours that I'll gladly sit there and watch it over and over again. There's nothing I dislike about that movie.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The opening scenes in the Shire, just for some reason, it just always makes me feel so calm. And it's
You
like
feel
I
so
just
Happy, yeah.
I need to go sit down in my living room, put on a pot of tea, and sit there and eat some fresh baked muffins, and then go dig weeds out of my garden. Like that's
Yeah.
kind of how it makes me feel.
It
Yep.
makes me feel like when I was a kid, my mom would vacuum the carpet, and it would be like a Saturday or a Sunday, and I would be laying in front of the sliding glass window for my porch, and the sun would come through and warm the carpet, and I would just lay there and watch dust particles and just warm myself in the sun. And that's what the opening to that movie reminds me of.
You are not wrong. I 100% like that youthful innocence, just shutting your brain off and just watching dust float through the air. It's like,
Yeah.
I get to do that. But Lord of the Rings is a good reminder, like, slow down a little bit. Like, you've earned these next 4 hours. Let's just chill here and enjoy this amazing movie.
Exactly.
You're talking, since we're on the subject of being stuck on a desert island, have you guys seen the movie on Netflix called Influencer?
I
No.
scrolled past it. I haven't watched it.
I'd recommend that one. That one's pretty good. It's a thriller horror film, but it deals with a desert island, and that's actually pretty good. I was pretty impressed with that movie. If you're looking for a good thriller on Netflix,
Influencers.
I'll absolutely check it out.
Because I think I just got a movie, Send Help with Rachel McAdams.
oh, I've been
Another
wanting to see
one.
that.
Sam
one.
Raimi.
I want to see that too. And Dylan O'Brien. I love Dylan O'Brien. So
Is
they
he in
actually
Maze Runner?
yes, and he's in one of my all-time favorites, which is on my list, and I might bring it up later, but I'm just gonna say it. It's American Assassin with Michael Keaton.
Never
I'm not
seen
sure if
that.
you guys. Well, it's on my list, so you're gonna see it. It's freaking awesome. But yeah, him and that is just amazing. They actually kind of are talking about a live action of oh my god, The Guardians, where it's like Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, Jack Frost, and they
Oh
want
yeah,
Dylan O'Brien to play Jack Frost, which I think is perfect. So
Uh,
yeah,
I thought he quit acting because he hurt his back really bad.
he did, but he's slowly coming back. Small roles here and there, but I think his most prominent one that he just came out with is that Send Help one with Rachel McAdams.
I actually liked Maze Runner quite a bit. The first
Hell
one.
yeah,
Uh,
that's my
I
favorite
was
one.
The first Maze
I,
Runner's awesome.
I
Yeah,
was
Yeah.
kind of not really. I was super against watching any of those kind of movies, like the young adult novel when they
Mhm.
did
Yeah.
that craze with like Twilight and stuff.
Yeah, you're
And
missing
then
Hunger
out.
Games, all that kind of stuff.
I know. And then Christine was like, "You got to watch these movies," and she got me to watch Hunger Games. And I think the Hunger Games movies are fucking incredible. Like
Yeah.
they really blew me away with how good they are.
That new one coming out is going to be amazing. Did you see that? Did you know about that?
Mm-mm.
So pretty much this is like a new one coming out is like I guess the second Hunger Games in general. So Woody Harrelson's character
Yeah.
pretty much goes back to whenever he was in the Hunger Games.
Oh,
Oh,
that's cool.
cool.
Yeah, it looks dope. It really does because I think there's overall 40 contestants compared to like the 20 that we're used to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those movies blew me away with how good they were.
Hell yeah.
Then I
Um,
watched Maze Runner, and I thought Maze Runner was pretty sweet.
the guy in there,
It's a cool concept.
Dylan O'Brien,
Yeah.
he doesn't get the respect he deserves.
He doesn't.
That guy, whew, so amazing. He needs to be in
He
a
was
lot
in-
more.
He was in something you used to watch, Colby. What was he
Teen
in?
Wolf.
Teen Wolf.
Wolf.
Wasn't he
Wolf's
Miles?
awesome.
It was his name,
Yeah,
right?
Miles. He's a stud,
Yeah,
man.
like I said, when it comes to American Assassin, we watch it. Like you guys are gonna see the intensity he brings to the film, especially for me in that film. Like he was phenomenal, and I can't wait for you guys to
Yeah,
watch that.
He reminds me a lot of like Shia LaBeouf. He's
Yeah.
got it. He's got it.
Yeah.
So,
Completely agree.
before he was crazy. So we'll say that.
Well,
yeah.
that was a hot grab bag. You had the perfect background for this as well, Kobe. It looks like you're on Island right now, okay?
Yeah.
It looks like you're in Animal Crossing. That would have been a good one to put in there. Animal Crossing.
Animal
That
Crossing,
would have been
yeah.
a good one.
I wouldn't be mad at
Or
it.
Stardew.
Yeah, Stardew.
Yeah. I ain't hopped on Stardew for a minute. I need to get back on there.
It'll consume your life, though.
It does. It does. But yeah, that'll do it. Short, quick episode for the grab bag. Who's got it this week? Is it
I do not remember.
Brian?
Don't remember.
I just picked the movie, so yes, it would be. I think it's because isn't the movie review do the grab bag for that week?
What was last week's grab bag?
Last week's was Shows.
That was yours, wasn't it? The video game.
Oh yes, it was. Sorry. Last week was mine. This week was Colby. So then
It would be
it's between
Brian.
you two. Yeah,
It don't matter.
I'll-
Who wants it? Brian?
Brian.
I'll take
Brian
it.
wants it.
Hell yeah. All right. So we already got the movie, and Brian let us know what the grab bag will be, and we'll see you guys here in another less than a week. Huh? That's good.
Huh? That's true.
You guys are
That is
welcome. You
true.
only got to wait 6 days.
Hey, you got any more fucking birthdays coming up?
Any vacations that you'd like to fill us in on?
Woo!
You get one more, bro.
Yeah. What days your birthday fall on? So we better not hear it. Yours is
You
coming
guys
up.
can't see
I'm
it
skipping my
right
birthday
now,
this
but my fingers hovering over the band button.
He just completely
All right,
takes
guys.
over the pod.
Yeah.
Everyone's banned. But all right,
It
y'all.
just becomes me talking to myself.
We'll see you later.
Sign us off,
Later,
yeah.
guys.
Later on.